Welcome to American Northwest Aviation. I'm Danny. If a pilot in command is operating an aircraft in an operation that requires the pilot in command to possess an airline transport pilot certificate, must that pilot operate within the standards of the Airman Certification Standards document? And if they don't, are they in violation of any regulation? For example, I want to use the scenario on page 20 of this document, section 10, S10. Go ahead and read that to yourself. And here it is graphically displayed. I marked up this Google Earth image of SeaTac runway 16 center. The takeaway here is this yellow rectangle is where we are required to touch down on an ATP or type rating check ride. So from the threshold to here is 750 feet, and then this range is 750 feet, and this is 1,500 feet from the threshold. So this example is, what are the consequences if you touch down outside of this yellow rectangle? Referencing S10. And I want to reiterate that this is the Airman Certification Standards document from FAA.gov. And then you scroll down, you get the table of contents, you scroll down some more, you get area of operation 3, takeoff and landings, and then you scroll down some more, S10, we get this requirement. So I used Microsoft Copilot to help me devise this question. So my original question, again, is if a pilot in command is operating an aircraft in an operation that requires the pilot in command to possess an airline transport pilot certificate, must that pilot operate within the standards of the Airman Certification Standards document? So we've discussed this scenario. Microsoft Copilot's response gave me an outline here. So, violation of regulation. While the Airman Certification Standard, ACS, provides guidance, it is essential to recognize that it is not a regulation in itself. The ACS serves as a reference for evaluating pilot performance during practical tests, check rides. Violating the ACS does not directly result in regulatory penalties. Regulatory consequences. If an accident occurred due to a deviation from the ACS standards, the FAA would investigate the incident. The FAA may consider whether the pilot's actions contributed to the accident. However, the ACS alone does not impose legal liability. Liability and legal proceedings. Liability in aviation accidents involves a complex analysis of various factors, including regulations, industry standards, and individual circumstances. If an accident resulted from a deviation from ACS standards, it could be a factor in legal proceedings. However, liability determination would consider additional evidence such as weather conditions, mechanical issues, and other contributing factors. Source document. To support your opinion, I recommend referencing the ACS itself as well as relevant regulations, such as Part 91, and I would add 121, 135, Part 61. Case law may provide further insights. Generally, what I'm looking for is a response from the professional flying public out there, as well as Part 119 managers and any aviation lawyers. And the question I posit is, when an airline transport pilot is using the privileges of the airline transport pilot certificate, are they held accountable to those standards through regulatory process as well as litigation? Please comment and leave a reference to a source document perhaps that supports your opinion. Thank you very much.